muted, y'all. Damn, y'all didn't hear that? Okay, so let me start over. You start with the red salmon, can of red salmon. You start with the onion, right? The onion is cool. The onion is real, real good. Damn, I was fucking muted that whole fucking time. Jesus. You start with this. You got this, a flour. You do a lot of stuff going on, man, and it's really, really good. Really, really good. I promise you'll love it. You'll love this food. Man, it tastes so good. It's some, if y'all can ever go to the store, you can get this at Walmart. This is like $8.92. This can of salmon used to be $4. At one point, it was $10. And this is not the real good one is Bumblebee. Bumblebee salmon, red salmon. Like I said, don't use the pink salmon. It's gross. It's disgusting. Disgusting. I chop my fries up with my French fry chopper, right? I'm just watching the starch off. That's all I'm doing, y'all. Washing the starch off. That's what you got to do. You got to get that nasty brine and grind off of the potatoes. You know, I'm a big proponent of washing the fries off, man. I never worked at In-N-Out, man, but my ex-wife, mother of my children, used to work at In-N-Out. And dang, man, you gotta wash that stuff out, man. You gotta wash it off. It's not my thing. You gotta wash this out. This is not good. You see all that? That's starch, man. You want the starch to come out. So the starch won't mess up your food. That's not a good thing. But you get these good golden fries. Golden fries. That's what you get. Man, I ain't know somebody coming through tonight, man. I want somebody to come through. Right? So I got our fries. They're cut up. I washed off as much as the starch as I could. Right? We'll do it one more time just for extra measure. I'm gonna wash this off, and it gets, the water's clear. The water's clear. So we're good. Right? Nice fries. They're cut real well. Told you I used the fry chopper that I got that off of Amazon. It's great. I got my grease going. So I'm gonna get my grease going. Got my fries in there. I'm gonna put my fries on mid. They're gonna be on mid like Sydney Sweeney. They're mid. I'm gonna have my fries going mid. That's what I do. I'm the fry guy. You know what I'm saying? Used to be I used to eat a bunch of them, man. They get you solid. They get good for carbs. I was late. I was muted. I didn't know I was muted, y'all, but I'm back. I apologize. You still get to learn how to make salmon patties. I haven't even got on that yet. I haven't even got on the croquettes. All right. We're going to get this thing busted out going. All right. First things first, we got our fries going. Get our can. I know you're not supposed to do cans like this, but this is how I did cans my whole life. You know. Oh, Jesus, that stinks. Oh. You put it in there. You know. First thing first, you put that in there. Oh my God. Jesus. Weezes. Lord have mercy, that stinks. Then you get this. Crack that egg. But I told y'all what y'all got to get out of that. Y'all got to get that damn umbilical cord out. You got to get it out, man. You got to get that egg nut. That egg nut, you got to get out. It is nasty. There it is right there. Egg nut. Right here. I can't do it. I don't eat umbilical cords. I know y'all eat chicken titties, but I don't eat that. We get our pepper. Where's our pepper at, man? We get our pepper, y'all. You know, we put our pepper in, like a little bit of pepper. We good. We get our pepper going. We get a little tablespoon, little scoop. That's a little bit too much. But a little scoop like this, and you put it in, right? That's to make it stick and you know, be firm, right? Sci-Fax was talking about Cheetos. I would never put Cheetos in this. It's impossible that I would do that. You make sure it's down. You kind of mix it up together. One thing you can't forget is The onion. The onion is all, it's all about the onion. You got to have a good onion. I got an onion right here, a white onion that I use, right? And I'm going to slice it and dice it down, y'all. And, you know, you slice the onion up. Make sure it's cool. You slice it. You're just going to slice this bad boy up, you know, onion and onion. And make sure they're done good, because you don't want them to be like not cut all the way. That's why it's a good cut, man. I don't pretend to be no chef like that, no trained chef. I could just cook them. Cook. There you go. Cut. Right. So I got my onion ready, and they look like this. They're cool. Right. You get enough onions in there. Just about like a half of a one onion, half of like a little bit of an onion, like just diced onion. You get them, and I always try to scrape them in. I scrape them in. It looks like this when you're doing it, right? It looks like this. You want to make sure that you get it in. And if you could pull out, there's a little, sometimes the way the can is, man, you'll have to pick out, because it's fish and it has stuff on its back of its spine. You got to pick out that stuff too, man. It's like a little nasty little thing in here that I don't see it in this can, but sometimes every now and then it's in there. People like to pick out the skin. I like the skin in here because it's fermented and it's gonna get fried up anyway. But you know, you got to watch out, man. Make sure you don't have no parasites up in it. But you got to finally do it. Make sure it looks like mush, damn near. You know, you basically just, you know, stirring it up like this to make it look cool. Hold on, man. I was supposed to show my boy. My boy was supposed to be joining me. Hold on, man. Interlude. I'm so glad y'all can join me. Hold on. Uncle is doing his thing. Hold on. Uncle's here. Damn. I can't find it, dude. Oh, there I am. Hold on. All right, y'all. Sometimes it's interlude. Sometimes, you know. Glad y'all in the chat enjoying yourselves. Let me send it to my boy Jeremy. Let me see. He wanted to see me cook some salmon patties. He's probably going, you know, he's the guy who doesn't support you. And then pause. I'm not messing with a guy, but you know. So I got my salmon, my can of salmon. I tried to munch it up as much as I could. You're just doing this to make sure it's like finely done, not too fine. The flour is what makes it like this. The flour makes it kind of chunky, but you want to make sure like you basically patting it down, almost making it like a pate, right? Because you're going to be making salmon patties or salmon croquettes. These are so delicious and they're quick to make, man. Takes like about maybe 15, 20 minutes to make it. You're trying to make something on the run, man. It kind of looks like tuna, but it's not. So here's the thing that I was talking about. See, this little nasty thing. Like, what is that? That is disgusting. Ah, what is that? Is that Jabba the Hutt's like butt? What is that? Jesus. God kiss it, devil miss it. Man, that was not an onion. I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that Sydney Sweeney? Goodness. Is that Sid? Is that Sid the kid? Is that Sid the kid there? That is nasty, dude. Ugh. Okay. All right. So we got this ready. I showed y'all where that egg, you know, you can't have that egg looking like that. This is such a good meal to make that you have to like you want to use every portion of it. It's very, very good. All right. We're just gonna get our grease going here. We're gonna check on our fries. Check on our fries. I don't think I got enough grease in there for fries, but they'll be all right. We'll just slow it down. But we got our fries going. Happy y'all can join me. I use Crisco. Newsflash, I'm a black guy. I use Crisco. I use these little things too. They're very helpful. You know, they're helpful. But I got my grease going. I'm good to go. What else? Anybody got what you got in this comments, man? I'm not still muted, am I? Am I still freaking muted? I'll take a number 5 with a side of coleslaw. No problem. Hey, Che, what's cracking, y'all? I can't look at the chat and cook all the time, man, but I'm prepping. I'm prepping. You know what Uncle T does. You know, when y'all see me in April. Appreciate y'all for being here. Salmon croquettes are what we're making, right? So we got this going. These aren't as wet. We got that pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit more pepper in them. So we're gonna go over it again. Can of salmon, black pepper, a dash of black pepper, some onion, like diced onion, but like 1 cut of diced onion. You put in that. You put a dash of flour, The flour helps it stick together when it's cooking, when you're frying these. You're actually frying these. I've heard of people baking them, but I don't think that's a good look baking it. But, you know, these are very, very good. They come out like this, little scoops. You put them in here. Yeah, we're going to make, I should call my son over to have some. He loves these, or my daughter. They're little scoops, and we just put them in a skillet. The skillet is frying. It's frying. All good. No problem. No problem here. We're making them. We're probably going to make about 2 batches of these. 2 batches is not bad. But the internet's been waiting on me to make these. You know, my ex-wife used to go crazy for these because they taste good. But I recommend you get Bumblebee. Bumblebee's the one. Yeah, Bumblebee is the one. It's the one. We're probably going to have to put a little bit more grease in here for y'all. A little bit more grease. That's coming. Don't worry. I got grease. I got dibs. And then we could talk Sydney Sweeney. We could talk what y'all want to talk about. I'm glad y'all joined me for this stream. Put a little bit more grease in there. Gonna put a little bit more. This is lard, basically. You know, Crisco. I love Crisco. Bad for you, but tastes good. It's the only grease I know, man. This is not like when I was growing up. I could use beef tallow, but I don't like beef tallow. Tastes gross. Tastes gross to me, but tastes gross. All right. What is this? What is this thing that's? I don't know if that's a tapeworm. I don't know what that is, man. But we got to figure that off, man. I told y'all, don't do the damn egg. The egg. Look at that egg thing. What is that? We got rid of that. We got rid of that easily. But okay, I'm back. All right, we're gonna see what we cooking so far. All right. So we got the fries going. We got the salmon croquettes going. The salmon croquettes, they're like little nuggets right now. They're in here. You're going to see in a minute. It's going to be so good. I promise it's going to be good. Y'all going to say, T, I need to make this myself. I wish y'all could eat something with me. Maybe one of these days, man, we'll do a cookout, man, and I'll cook for y'all, and y'all can have some good food for me. Man, I make a great ribeye, man, and some good filet mignon. It'd be my pleasure to have y'all over, man. It's great. Be an awesome time. What can I show y'all in the meantime while this stuff is cooking? Thanks for coming over. I appreciate that, man. Oh, Cyfax is here. Sorry, man. Damn. Talking.
I was like, maybe if I wave on the stream, maybe he'll see me. I think that helps.
Yeah.
I've been here for a minute. I was like, dude, I'll hold it down while you're trying to talk, man.
Man, do that, man. Hold it down right now, man. Hold it down.
Yeah.
Paint the city for me. Paint the city for me. Come on.
Yeah. So obviously T is a huge supporter of Sydney Sweeney. I mean, he can't help but get enough of that woman. I mean, look at that. He's even cooking her up a meal. She's about to come over. That's how good T got it right now, though. I mean, you got to give him props. He's about to, he's bringing over it. Like, look how nice of a gentleman he is. He's bringing over what he considers mids for T all day. There we go. But so he's making salmon patties or salmon croquettes. There you go. But yes. I was gonna say, or like I sent you a message. I was like, dude, I'll read some of the chats to you so you can
Oh,
respond to
read them
them.
to me. Read them
Well,
to me, man. I know I missed out on so many
I'm
of them. I
behind
know.
now, and I can't highlight them because I'm not the runner
Oh,
of the
damn.
stream here.
I
But
know, man.
I will say this, man. Quentin Edwards gave me a great idea because channels like ours that are smaller and aren't monetized, you can make a Cash App and then put that onto your. You can put that onto your thing. I mean, I'm sure you're flush with money. I mean, you got a nice place. I do not. So
That fridge is
I have no
bare.
I have no problem if people want to send me money. And I made a Cash App. So it's just Cash App, $ Syfax. Somebody wants to send me money and I can do live streams. And I don't know if there's a way to put a little note on it to say what you want to use the money for. I will use it and even video it. It's all good. But yeah, and T will probably make one. I'll start putting them on my videos. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about anybody sending me money until I got possibly monetized, which I was thinking that's a year from now at the rate that I'm going. But yeah, if people want to send me money, dude, by all means, yes, pay for my gas money to go to Vegas so I can go see you guys. Shit, man, make my a little bit easier so I'm not coming back like financially stressed. That would be fucking
Look,
awesome.
that's them.
Makes
Cook
way
them
better
a little
money than
bit.
I do. I have no problem saying that. That's all good, man.
All right.
Yes. So, Jeff A, Syfax, take our money. Hey, man, if you got it to waste, man, and you want to throw me some money, dude. Syfax becoming grifter now, dude. Hey, man. What I'll say is this, look, I only get 20 hours a month off my free plan. If you want me to stream more, and I like and make a consistent schedule, because right now I only got 20 hours. I got to use those kind of sparingly. And I've accidentally done like 2 6-hour streams, literally kind of on accident. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing 6-hour streams, but I could do more consecutive, like 2-hour streams or something, and make that a thing, and actually set up a schedule and have that going on. That would be cool for me, man. But I can't justify paying, like, I think it's $45 a month. It's I believe it's 44 or something a month if you do the monthly plan, and then it's like $38 if you do for a full year. But for a full year, I mean, that's, dude, it's $400 a year, man. I can't justify that. You know what I mean? I can't justify that with. Can you justify paying $400 for just, like, I don't know, shooting the shit with people?
Oh no, I can't, man. Come on, y'all. Stop tripping. If you want to do it, cool. If you know you can't, you can't.
No. Well, that's what I'm saying. No, look, somebody messaged me. I'm not gonna shout him out, but I mean, I want to shout him out because it's a great idea. And he was just like, dude, people are willing to send you a few bucks. And I'm like, dude, I mean, if you did, it would actually definitely motivate me to freaking want to do a lot more of this. That's awesome.
Do that. Hey, help that kid out. Do it. Damn. I just want to do some more lives for y'all.
Help this poor, underprivileged white dude who's been kind of just fine all his life. Definitely help.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Who has skills that could, like, I don't know, I can go onto a construction site and I'll be just fine. But don't worry. No, but in all honesty, if you want to support our channels, like, and those are out there, by all means, feel free to do that. That's great. I find that fantastic.
Okay.
It's also a cool way to get around having to get monetized first, which is, I think that's kind of cool. And also, I don't think you're going to get hit by like, if you say you get monetized, right? T, I don't know if you know how YouTube works, right? So YouTube, say you get monetized, if somebody sends you, like, so just say $1, this is the easiest denomination, just $1, they tax you, or YouTube takes 30% of that, and then you still have to pay taxes on whatever money you're sent. If eventually you get paid over, like, I believe it's over $600, then you actually have to claim it.
How do you got to pay taxes on money that you taxed on? That's
exactly
crazy.
It's a donation. It's basically like, here's a gift. But no, you do. Yeah, that's why the YouTubers kind of get screwed, because then you're put into like a 1099 at the end of the year. So if
can't you do a 501c3? Can't you do that? Can I say I'm a non-profit entity and those donations?
Well, that's where what you do with that is like you get a bunch of write-offs. You can write off a lot of it. You got to file as a 1099, but then you can write off a lot of it because you'd be like, what's cool, like if you start actually making decent money through YouTube or whatever, you can start writing off shit like laptops and business trips or whatever, and you can file it as long as you have a dinner and you have receipts saying you did it as a business venture for your YouTube channel. Yeah, I mean, they're probably cracking down a little bit more on it from what I've heard, but there's a lot you can do that you're just like, dude, I got a new computer through this, blah blah blah. There's a lot of ways to do it. I mean, find a good tax person is what I would say if you ever start making like money off of this shit.
How much of my crib came from insurance? Nothing, man. I just told y'all I heard that, since my house is on a slab, I heard that, certain thing, plumbing. I know of a story about somebody that got it.
Yes. In HD, every dollar you send helps an underprivileged white guy like Sci-Fax. Yeah, it's rough out here. It's rough out here for us whites. Do I gotta find like a shirt? Do I gotta find a shirt with some holes in it, like a work shirt?
Well, hey, there you go. Must be race swap, right?
Look at this, dude. Even my cat is swatting at the little bit of change I got left, guys. I mean, just help a poor white brother out.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I left a quarter up here and she's been swiping at it. It's fucking annoying, but oh man.
Quality. It's about quality. Get the quality. That's all I gotta say. If y'all want to donate, y'all donate, whatever. I don't even know how I'm just more into entertaining, man. So I mean, for me, I'm more into entertaining. It's fun for me, man. It's therapy.
Name says whites are the new blacks. Enemy number one.
But y'all don't like race swapping, though. Y'all don't want to do race swapping. Come on now,
dude. Okay, check this out. So right, I find this bullshit, like cultural appropriation, right? Like everybody claims cultural appropriation, and they always claim it when a white, like the most common one you see is when white people do dreads, right? Which is obviously it's not only a Viking thing, but braids and stuff is called a Dutch braid for a reason. It's from the fucking Dutch, like all cultures have this. What it came down to is like, dude, nobody knew how to wash their hair back in the day and it got all tangled. So they wound it all together so it wasn't all over the fucking place when you had to fucking fight off enemies. Every freaking culture did this. It's annoying. On top of that, and I kind of want to make a video about this, about the like cultural appropriation in general, because I think the biggest thing that's pushed down or passed down through culture is stories, right? Would you agree with that?
Yep.
Like stories is the most passed down thing. Stories are the most passed down thing, and stories resonate over multi-generations, right? And so if you're going to sit there and claim cultural appropriation, why is every other race trying to jump into goddamn every white story ever made? Why is every other culture wanting to appropriate our fucking culture then? You know what I mean? If you want to throw those cards down, I think I got the trump card on that one. That's crazy, right? You want to fucking invert, but let me also say this. I want to hear stories from other freaking cultures. I want to hear those. I want to hear the South Korean stories. I want to hear the African stories. I want to hear stories from the other, like every other type of race or whatever. But why do you have to insert yourselves into, I'm not just saying blacks, I'm saying Asian, everybody else other than the culture that the books are representing. Why do you feel the need to be represented in our fucking culture then? What are you talking about?
Is that rhetorical or you want to answer?
Well, a little bit of both. But hold on. So Andrew B, it's not appropriation, it's depreciation. I'm actually in agreement with that. Like, I appreciate all these cultures. Like, actually, I technically do not mind it. I'm just finding it like massive hypocrisy in it. Like, I don't mind, like, yeah, race swapping on certain characters, whatever. and into the stories. I actually don't mind it. I just hate when I see it portrayed in like other parts of society when you're clearly doing this in a large scale thing towards people. You say you claim white people have no culture, yet you want to be in all of our fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm getting at, where it's like it's a hypocrisy. I don't mind you actually being there, but if you're going to sit there and say that, that's my fucking comeback. You know what I mean? Like,
well, what culture do
your
y'all
own shit.
have? What culture do y'all have?
I just said our stories. Stories are our culture.
Stories. A lot of stuff. Sometimes a lot.
Where does Snow White come from? Where did Snow White come from? Where did the Little Mermaid come from? Where did Lord of the Rings come from? Where did all this stuff come from? Where did all these? Why is there a reason that all these things are getting all of a sudden race swapped into? That's the thing.
Do you think that's the people that they're race swapping and saying, hey, I want to be this? You think that's them saying, hey, I'd rather be this? No, they're not. No.
Of course they are.
I don't see anybody jumping in. Hold on. I don't see anybody getting out of school and saying, hey, I really want to work for Russell Simmons. I really want to work for P. Diddy. And I'm not black. No.
Dude, you're missing the point of what I'm saying, though, is what I was saying originally is, look, when people sit there and talk about cultural appropriation, they do it on like these minor little things like hair and whatever, while at the same time claiming white people have no culture. And I just said white people do have culture because stories are the most passed down thing, right? Well, our stories are the most passed down thing. So our culture is part of our stories. Why are you infiltrating our stories? That's what I was getting to. You're infiltrating our stories. Why do you feel you need to be in our stories?
So what I think is important about this conversation is that there's been a lot of theft.
Hey, it's me and AC. You said chill, Safax. You're one slip away from a Zig Hill. Look, I actually do not. I do not fucking care, man. I actually do not. I'm just saying this is my comeback if somebody wanted to fucking really get into it. I've been seeing it on like X the last couple of days. Some reason this shit's coming up. There's like, the whole the hair bullshit's coming around again in my timeline, and I'm sick of seeing it. Like, look, we all share culture. We all share culture. We all share all this stuff. I'm all for it. It's all good. But when people go out of their way to claim this, and then they also claim white people have no culture, I call bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
Who's saying this on X, man? Let me talk to him. I'll tell him. I don't have any here. I'll tell him.
Dude, that's the thing. Like people like me and you, like we actually don't really care. I'm just sick of seeing it. And then to claim that obviously me as a white person, it's like to claim we don't have fucking culture. I like I said, I got to call bullshit. When I literally started this conversation by saying, hey, what's the most cultural thing that's passed down is stories, right? And you agreed.
I think history.
Why do you fucking have to infiltrate our stories then if we don't have?
But culture? I said in history, okay. So all right, there's a lot of race stuff. I always talk about, hey, Jesus. How is that?
A lot of it I don't mind. That's what I'm saying. Like I know people are reaching here and making me try to come.
Are you guys looking for credit? Are they looking for credit, side facts, or are they looking just to be like, this is mine?
No, more likely it's like they want to make a look. I get it. You want to make a name for yourself. You want to do whatever. It's like I get why these people take these roles or whatever. That's a different discussion. Like I'm talking about something kind of else, but I'm relating it to something that we kind of normally talk about. That's all I was doing.
Okay. I appreciate it. Keep going. Hey, look, this is how they bubble up. They bubble up because there's a lot of sodium in the fish, but it's going to be good. They brown like that, but they look good. They taste good. House stink right now. The house smell like, but this is the one, man. This is one of those foods you're like, oh, that looks like crap. It's like slop, but it turns out to be good. Salmon croquettes. Y'all have to be in it with me.
Dude,
and some French fries.
I don't know if your grandma, but my grandma used to make this. She would call it goulash, which is basically whatever the fuck's left in the fridge. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all cook it into like a big ass stew, and it was like it would always come out being like the most bomb shit you ever tasted, dude.
I got
like
by
a bunch of leftovers thrown into a stew. Bam, we got goulash.
All right, we're gonna be ghetto.
Sure
All
proper
right,
version of that, but that's what I was raised on. So whatever.
This and crackers and milk, you won't be hungry. You won't be hungry for at least 15 hours. You'll have inflammation. You'll be on the toilet. Like I said earlier, you'll be spray painting the toilet all night. I mean, you'll be doing Machine Gun Kelly on that toilet. You spray the club up. You're going to spray the club up with your booty.
Hold My Dual Shot says goulash is a paprika stew. I mean, dude, if that's Andy, just because you were raised in an orphanage, dude, doesn't mean people only drank fucking paprika in their fucking hot water, man. What are you talking about?
Are you a Disney character?
What the fuck?
You were raised in a... Oh, you were raised in an orphanage, man?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
He was a poor white dude who grew up and traveled all across Europe just to find his... Never mind. I'm not going to go into that. That's their own personal life. But...
The food looks delicious. I just say so much. SJ, it does. It looks delicious. Come on, side pass. Keep it going, baby.
Quinn Edwards is correct. Menudo stinks. It does fucking stink. That shit is...
Oh, I thought that was a fucking
smells
group.
Terrible. Menudo. Hey, man, dude, next weekend, you want to go catch menudo? Like,
yeah, of course. Catch menudo. That sounds like doo-doo. Menudo sounds like doo-doo. You want to catch doo-doo? Pause.
Apparently, I might be talking too spicy here because even Sergeant is like, careful, Cyfax. Like, oh, wow.
What do you got to be careful of? That's my home.
I got to be. It's like, it's a T stream. Like, you seen the amount of shit that I talk to this guy and he doesn't, and he still invites me on? Give me a break. Like, I would have to be super egregious. I'd have to go to his house right now and piss in his fridge for him to tell me
piss in my fridge. Pause.
No, your actual fridge behind you.
I know. It's all good. Menudo though. Why do y'all be so afraid to say what you want to say? This is a grown man. He can say whatever he wants to say. Don't be afraid, man. I don't feel disrespected.
The only things I'll cater to is a little bit to the TOS online. Of course, I'm not going to drop F slurs and whatever else. Of course, but I'll tiptoe around the tulips with that bullshit. But like, give me a fucking break.
There you go. Give him a break.
And that's because I don't want either of us kicked off of YouTube. Because even if I'm on your channel, they'll kick my ass off too. Like,
look what happened, y'all. Look what happened. Salmon patties. Oh my gosh. The little brown things you see, the dark brown, that's onions, man. Good food. Good. I'm so glad y'all joined me for this. Good food, man. Good comfort food, man.
All right. So any questions from the chat? Let's see here. We got what's your favorite cook-up size? So people are asking me. My favorite thing to cook when I have the time is my favorite thing that I can cook that I actually make really well is a shrimp scampi. I really like making a shrimp scampi. It just, the process of it all takes a minute, and usually I'll cook it for a woman that's like worth cooking it for. You know what I mean? Like I don't go out of my way I don't mind cooking it for I'm not gonna go out of my way to cook for myself. I want to cook it for myself. I go basic as hell. Like whatever.
Oh, side facts with the side fix, huh? Okay. All right.
Yeah. Hey man, you still gotta get you have to have a good dish or two up your sleeve for a good woman. You know what I mean?
All right.
I think we can all agree on that.
Depth of the Unicorn thoughts. They want to know what the depth of unicorn thoughts. Did you go see that thing?
It was not. It was not good. Like the trailer. It's another one of those that the trailer's better. The trailer like makes it more interesting than it is. It's very bland. Like the whole movie is bland. Like the acting is bland. Everything about it is it's cookie cutter. It's not only just what you expected, but it's less. I would say it's less than what you would expect. You're like they could have gone out of their way to do some crazy cool shit because it's A24 and A24 is weird, and they kind of try to do the weird trippy shit. And A24 always kind of does this. I've noticed this a lot lately with A24 films. They just randomly do like these weird psychedelic scenes where it's like all of a sudden somebody hits a tab of acid or something. And as someone who's possibly done many tabs of acid, it's nothing fucking like that. I don't know where the fuck they're getting this from, but it's nothing like that. I accidentally took 7. I accidentally took 7 one time, accidentally, by the way, and acid. It was still nothing like that. Yes, of acid. Supposedly.
Wow. Okay, we're in the last leg of cooking,
I lived in interesting 20s, all right?
Okay. It's cocaine, like cocaine berry says. Okay. Nestor, thanks for joining, man. Hey,
so I would actually say Cocaine Bear is more entertaining. Like there's actually funny moments. Explains a lot of side facts. It probably does, man. I've done way too many hallucinogens and all the fun stuff you hear about on the internet. I'll put it this way. I've done probably just about everything that's not needles. I don't fuck with needles other than with tattoos. Other than like,
Candy Mountain. You guys are bad, man. You guys are bad. Last leg of the salmon patties. Last leg.
Joseph Lanham. Hopefully that was weak acid. No, I actually literally was telling people I thought I was in like the 1600s and everybody was dressed in a fucking ball gown and they laughed at me for hours while I was not paying attention. They had to retell me that later. It was great. But everyone looked fantastic from what I remember. That was weird. Charlie. Yeah.
Very good. House is stinking. Got all the windows open. Still stinking. Smells like fresh fish.
I just like that T went out of his way to make his In-N-Out cap a fucking hibachi grill cap.
Yep, I did.
Come on, man.
I did.
Guys, can you respect the effort? Like,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I had to take the In-N-Out logo because I didn't want to give them any.
Jeff A says the world needs Cyfax and acid. Get to it. Yes, if you donate to my thing, I'll do acid on stream. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to say that live. I'm not going to do that live.
You just did. You just did.
In Minecraft, I'll do it in Minecraft. That's
Minecraft.
How. Dude, so that's how you get away with any terrible thing you do say online. You just say the terrible thing and then you say in Minecraft, and apparently that erases shit. Because I've heard some freaking awful shit and people just go like in Minecraft, and apparently that just throws it out the window for the AI. I have no idea.
Man, the algorithm, man. That algorithm, man. He be reading
my message about your cooking. Is it on here?
Oh man,
Sean the non-believer. They took my freaking kidney, dude. I love that video. That's one of my favorite first videos I think I've seen on the internet that I can remember. That Charlie the Unicorn. So hey guys, what's going on? It's so ridiculous. The voices, it's perfect. It's great. It's terrible animation while. It's like, oh my God, it's a Leopleurodon, Charlie. Oh.
Salmon croquettes.
What?
Salmon croquettes over on the left. Fries on the right. Fry guy. Feast of Resistance. Very, very good, man. Very good. They're very brown and crisp. Look good. They popping. The fries. They popping too. y'all want to know, I use this as a French fry cutter. Got that, you know. And then we clean up after ourselves. That's what we do. We clean up after ourselves. So I'm so glad y'all joined. So now you know how to make salmon patties. You don't need grease. I'm sorry. You need oil to cook this stuff in. You need oil. You need oil. It's very,
you need
very
oil. You need a random white guy yelling into you about cultural appropriation and just a little bit of acid, and ta-da, salmon patties. It's great. Like, 3 steps, guys. It's really easy.
I'm gonna be up all night. Trust me. I'll be up all night, probably shitting this out. You know, it's gonna come right out my booty like, you know what I'm saying? Like a string, like a yo-yo. Room, room. You know what I mean?
Dude, apparently somebody in my stream, and I totally missed it. I believe it might have been Greg C. Somebody was saying that they were willing to donate me the money to like purchase Streamlabs for a month so I could continue streaming, which I thought was, for one, awesome. Don't get me wrong, that's amazing. But I was like, why do you guys want to watch me freaking stream for 5 to 6 hours? I literally usually have no topics. Don't get me wrong, I love talking to the chat. I love talking to everybody, but it just blew my mind. I was like, why? Why would you do this to your wallet? Why you're gonna put me on your screen for this amount of time and you're gonna pay for it? It's crazy to me, but I'm here for it. Like, it's all good.
Do we got likes? Can we get a thumbs up for the video, y'all? Appreciate y'all dropping in and watching me cook. This is my favorite meals to cook.
Dude,
I will be
T's killing it. And look at dude, look at the hat. He went out of his way. He found even red tape. I don't know why you got red tape. I mean, I literally got I got tape, but it's just regular duct tape right here. Like,
that's what I do. I
got tape on deck right here, dude.
Man, I sell tape. That's what I do. I can't believe I started this thing up on mute. If y'all tell a friend, skip like the first 10 minutes. I'm talking. Just
name Cyfax as a terrible businessman. Look, I may be a terrible businessman, but I'm not. The thing is, I'm not going to promote myself on the basis of I'm great at any of this. I'm not lying to anybody. That I got to keep it real. Like, it still surprises me this day that even anybody shows up, even from me and or T's streams. Like, I get it. Like, I get it because we're part of something else, something else. But the fact you guys all show, I actually find it fucking awesome. I really do. I'm not downplaying that at all. That's amazing. But then people are like, hey man, I'd be down to like throw you a couple bucks here or there for this or that. And I'm like, that is what's crazy to me. I'm like, dude, people actually want to give you money or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm down. I made a Cash App thing. I'm going in on it. I'm gonna start putting it on my videos. Shoot a brother $1, man. It's all good. But and also, it's probably better to do it through that than YouTube, because YouTube takes 30%. Just so you know. So when you send somebody $5, they take 30% of that. When you send them $100, they take $30 out of that. That's crazy. I think that's insane. Jeff A. Cyfax, no one cares. We just want you to grow. Hey, man, I want to grow as a bigger channel, too. I want to get, like, a better setup in the background. Like, I don't mind the place that I'm at. I think I can set it up a little bit better, get some better lighting and whatever, like little things like that. Maybe get, like, I'm not going to lie, because so many people love Calypso. I almost want to build her, like, a little cat tree in the background so she can just, like, kind of run around in the background. I think that would be awesome. I think that would be freaking cool, and also possibly a little selling point. But it's I don't know. The one that she has, I got it for free from someone whose cat didn't their cat didn't like it, and they gave it to me, and I was like, I'll see if my cat likes it, and I just put her in it, and she's like, and it's funny because like the bolts, I could easily just tighten them with an Allen wrench, but she likes rocking it back and forth, so I can sit there and rock it because it's loose. And she likes it. And I was like, I'm not going to take that away if it's just all still. She doesn't like that. So I don't know. Little things like that. I'm like, I like to keep my cat happy. She's a good girl. And obviously, people on the streams like them.
Oh,
Or like,
pause. Somebody said my salmon croquettes look like their daddy's balls. Who said that?
how did you read? How did you read that from behind your fridge? What are you talking about? Oh, you're taking your phone with you.
What they say? What they say?
You know, I don't like seeing all this sideshow. But once that girl said, nigga, that your goddamn salmon croquettes look like her daddy's balls, I had to exit.
Is that your son saying that?
No, it's my boy, man. It's my boy.
Oh man. Dude, your boy's funny as hell. Get him on stream, or at least get his voice
he's not
on.
gonna go on stream. He's
Throw his voice. He doesn't have
not
to.
a nice guy. He's not a nice guy. He's not. You wouldn't want that.
Hey man, I'm not a nice guy. But whatever.
No, he's not a nice guy. You wouldn't want that. He's he doesn't have a filter. Right? Is that right, Jay?
I have a serious case of IDGAF, and whoever that girl was who said that, salute to her.
Salute to her. That's not a nice thing to say. I hit you a little later, Jay. That was hilarious.
Everybody heard people talking about Calypso, and she was summoned.
There you go. He sees the word balls all over. And I'm like, what the hell? My boy's calling me and telling me something. Oh, man, that's not my brother. My brother passed. My brother passed in November.
Oh, man. That sucks, man.
Yeah, it does.
He was he an older brother, younger brother? Or?
I have one brother, man. He's my older brother, man. He passed. He passed away. And I didn't find out that he passed away until a month after he passed. So, yeah. Yep.
So I mean, obviously, people probably it was almost sounded like a sob story when I was telling it on my stream. But I had like a lot of bad shit happen to me consecutively for about like 7 years. Like 7 years of just like it was like life telling me to go fuck myself type of thing. And between the amount of family members I literally lost a girlfriend, not because of a bad breakup, because of cancer and stuff like that. There was my family lost our house. Like it was a whole sob story, and it was like 7 years of just life telling me to like, you're done, right? You're good. And that was 11 years ago. So I've had that moment. Luckily, I haven't had anything too crazy since then. But it was like, oh shit! I had my it was all compacted into one just like 7 year just like uppercut of just like, hey man, you're done. Get out of here. Like we don't want you. Life doesn't want you. And I was like, what the fuck?
You can't let it hard, man.
Well, if anything, it made me stronger as a person. Once you overcome that stuff, it's like, dude, of course it brings you down low. And it's just like, dude, life just hits you hard sometimes. It sucks. And like, I don't want to say you get over it. Obviously, I still talk about it. And then like talking about it makes it easier. But man, at that time, if I tried to stream at 15 years ago when all this shit was going down, it was brutal. Like I'd just be a mess. And it was like, dude, I was killing like a bottle of whiskey, like a freaking 1.75 liter bottle of whiskey every 2 days to myself just to drown that shit out. Like I'm surprised I didn't die of like liver collapse or some shit.
Ain't good. Ain't good. Y'all dying out. Y'all leaving me.
It wasn't good. But like I said, it's 10, 11 years ago. It's in the past. But anyway, people are like, oh, dude, you haven't lived through hard shit, blah, blah. Or, you'll see a ton of bullshit comments and dumb shit where people complain about the littlest of things. And it's like, dude, you haven't even been through like even the hardships that are about to come. Anything that's holding you up, that shit's going to go. And that really sucks. And I feel sorry for those people who feel like everything's good right now. And then that shit's going to hit you like a truck, because it's going to hit you a lot later than it did me. I came out of it when I was like, young and healthy and I got in shape and whatever. Right now I'm just like mediocre. That's fine. But if that shit were to hit me like now, that shit would have fucking crippled me, you know, and I would be like, what do I do? Like, I lost all this. But when you come out of that and you build something else around you, and you're just, I don't know, you have pillars around you of people and everything, like you're way better off. But man, when that crumbles around you and you didn't go out of your way to do something about it, it's a rough situation. And when it happens to you when you're older, it's much harder to lift those stones, man.
My ex-wife, way worse than anybody. Look at what this guy said. Look at what he said. I think it's a bit of both, man. Both, man.
It's not a therapy session. I was just reiterating what I said on my stream. And hey, man, sometimes streams, sure. Like, if I'm talking to random people, sure. Why not say it to random people instead of people that are going to give me backlash on it and be like, that was actually your fault. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Am I going to have
Cyvax is the IRL Debbie Downer? No. Look, I just said a simple thing that happened that sucked. It sucked. And then I followed up by saying, everything's all good now. This was freaking, it's so far in my past. It's all good, guys. Don't even worry about it.
All good, y'all. It's all good. Don't worry, man. Stuff happens, man. It makes you stronger. Adversity makes you.
Oh, yeah, like I said, it did. I'm fine. It's just, I don't know. Random things and random comments bring up certain things where I'm like, actually, I had this happen, so fuck off with your small complaints or whatever. I don't know. I feel like the older I'm getting, the more I have less sympathy for people complaining about shit or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, motherfucker, it's like I got a sob story too if you want to fucking hear it. Well, now I guess I got a platform to fucking throw it out there. But it's like, I'm not doing it to freaking get anything off of it. I'm tired of saying like these TikTok chicks and like Instagram. It's just like, I'm $100,000 in debt, and I got a history arts degree. It's like nobody gives a shit, and it's like the only job I can get is at Starbucks, and I live in New York. It's like, well, fucking move to somewhere way cheaper. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm just losing. Like, I'm losing more and more sympathy for these fucking people who don't go out of their way to do some shit. You know,
tell us how you really
give it a shot.
Tell us how you really feel.
Fuck all them and the fucking their fucking money train they rode in on. You know, fuck them.
What would Grogu say about that? What would the little thing say? What pause?
He would just flip over the situation in a very doll-like fashion and then stab himself in the face with a lightsaber.
The nail in the forehead story. What's that?
I don't have one of those.
Quentin's talking about that. Quentin, I'm telling you, man, we be going this way, and then Quentin would say left. Man, he is the worst GPS ever, man. He would just take you somewhere. Listen. I appreciate y'all coming, man. Did y'all like the salmon croquettes? Do y'all know how to make salmon croquettes now? Y'all can go back now. Try it. Just try it. Cook it in nice grease. The grease is important, man. Grease is half the battle. If you can do beef tallow, definitely do beef tallow. That's what I recommend. Otherwise, you're gonna be crazy and cooking in Crisco. Jeez, man. But I like it. It doesn't take that long, man. It took me about 35 minutes to get everything together. Easy cook. Easy cook. Now, when I make hibachi later on for y'all, that takes longer, man. But it's such a worth it, super worth it, dude.
You need to combine the cooking thing into like when me and DA come over, if you want to invite girls over, of course, whatever. Or we can all just shoot the shit and just fucking literally bullshit in your kitchen while you're cooking, man.
Well, I'm only inviting over fives, man. I'm inviting over fives.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you.
Y'all tens. So
I believe you.
Who do I look like? Inviting all these women over here, but I'll have a little party, man. I'll throw a little.
No, but I think it'll be fun. And I mean, dude, obviously you have a nice place and everything. I would say you guys come out here, but like you guys already live next to each other. It'd be inconvenient for you guys to come 2 hours my way than me to go 2 hours that way.
Way down.
It's stupid. I'm the same way with my friends when it's vice versa. When they're like, "Hey, you guys want to come out here?" And I'm like, "Well, 90% of my friends live like next to me. How about you two fucks out in goddamn Lancaster come over here and we all meet at my place?" You know, like what the hell what are you telling me here? Like, this is stupid. It's a waste of money.
T-Hall. Yeah, we could do that. I'm down for that, man. I'm down for whatever, man. Look, I just appreciate y'all showing up. This is what, 9:32 on a Saturday night, man.
Dude, I've been thinking about going to like there's a really nice bar next to me. It's like I consider it like the country bar because it kind of is one. And like, dude, there's fine women there all the time, but it's so annoying, and it's only gotten worse and worse. And the women there are just worse and worse over the years. I'm just like, what is going on here? And then it used to be free to get in. Now they're like, hey, pay $10 just to get in. And I'm like, this isn't even like a hip hop bar or anything like that. Like, you know, it's not a club. It's just a fucking bar. It's just like a random bar. And they're like $10 to get in. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Nobody comes out here. I mean, there's a decent amount of people that I guess go there, but it's not like downtown LA. Like downtown, if I went to downtown LA or like Hollywood or some shit like that, you know what I mean? I would expect to pay an entrance fee. This is a random bar on the outskirts of LA, and they're like $10 just to get in. And I'm like, okay, well, how much is a beer? And they're like $11 for like a fucking like a Budweiser. And I'm like, I don't even drink that. How much for an IPA? $15. And it's like, fuck this place, dude. Like, I'm so sick of these places. And they wonder why their numbers are just drowning, you know.
Drowning. Just drowning. Just drowning. What are you talking about? Y'all talking about, man?
That's a decent 6. Good job.
A 6? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh man, let me go into I don't want to go into the library, man. Look, just know that I appreciate y'all watching the stream. This is beautiful, man. Beautiful, man. Come on before I go to sleep, which will probably be like 4 or 5 in the morning. Side-Facts ain't got no other stream, so take it over. Paint the city for me. Paul.
Well, apparently somebody might be able to donate to me. If they do, I'll buy the thing. But
if y'all donate, man, that's gonna be more than awesome, man. I'll do that. That's gonna be.
I mean, if there's also look, like I said, even if you do donate, if there's a way to put what you're donating for, then I will use it strictly for that thing. And if there's a couple dollars extra, I'll buy myself like a candy bar or some bullshit, whatever. But
this is a ex-wife.
Dude, that's the most fucking glorified picture you could find.
That's my ex-wife, dude. I mean, I don't have all of them. We were married, what?
Dude, you have like 40 other pictures of just like 6s and 7s, maybe 5s all over your place. What are you talking
about? 16 years ago. You know, it was cool.
Dude, hey, man, I said this before. I'm not going to sit there and shit talk on your wife. I'm not going to do that.
You know,
whatever, ex-wife. I will give you this. She looks good in that photo. I'll give you that.
You, dude. I think she's still on Model Mayhem. Go check her out.
And you know what? I want to bet she looks fucking decent to this day. Good job, man.
It's Marina.
I'm not gonna sit there and bag on you about that. I'm not gonna.
She's probably fine.
Even if a friend of mine pulled up with just freaking something out of the swamp, I'm just gonna be like, you know,
why is that just so hard to believe, man? I've been a thing, dude, for the longest. Been a thing. Y'all just now getting to me, but I've been here quietly in the shadows doing my work, quietly. I'm telling y'all don't understand, man. Don't understand.
Well, what's funny is, wait, what do you mean? Are you talking about streaming? Are you talking about
No.
Okay. I was saying, when it comes to streaming, I was like, me and you, we roughly have like the same numbers. You know, it's like obviously we're around the same groups of people, and they all come on, and I find that awesome. I'd rather have just like a tight knit amount of people who are all like, you know, kind of ride or die. Like, I rock with this person, because that's how, like, even when your channel does grow, you're still gonna remember like, oh, these are the 20 people that really rock with me or whatever. That's how all these channels really start kind of blowing up, because you'll see them and it's just like, dude, I remember you've been here since day one type of deal. And I actually appreciate that.
Since day one. Since day one. We got love for you, you know? I'm trying to find, I ain't got no other pictures, man. No nothing. Man, maybe they're my other phone. But I got pictures. Proof. Proof is in the pudding. Proof.
Well, it's like one of the first years I'm like looking forward to going and meeting people that aren't the people that I'm going to see at these meetups. Like, when I go to these meetups, it's like, yeah, I want to see Gary. I want to see Geese and Gamers people. I want to see the people that I watch their content. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? Whatever, and hang out. But it's like this year, I'm like, I'm actually more looking forward to seeing people like Hold My DualShock. I mean, obviously, me and you could probably hang out a lot more if we really wanted to.
Are they gonna be they're gonna be in Las Vegas?
Hold My DualShock will be there. Kate is going to be there. Like, a bunch of the people that we talked to are actually going to be there. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome, man. I can't wait to fucking meet all the, like, I make friends when I'm there, and then you kind of fall off and you don't really talk to them all that much. But it's like, this is the first time I'm going to go there. And this is my 5th time. So I'm going to go there
5 years,
knowing people, and there's probably people I want to be surprised that would be excited, maybe possibly excited to meet me, which is fucking crazy to me. But I find that awesome. And you know what? Also probably excited to meet you, dude. You're going to show up and people are going to be a fucking tea, man. You're like, you're going to actually get called out, you know, like from random people in the crowd, you know, and then, which is awesome. And I'm like, I think that's fucking cool, man. I'm just like, dude, it's a step in the right direction if you're doing this kind of stuff at all. Even if, like I said, even if I only make $1 off this, awesome. But I actually just want to fucking talk to the kind of people I want to talk to online is where I want people to be in real life. Like, when I talk to people in real life, or like, you know, in LA here, dude, people are so, they're fucking boring. Most people are fucking boring. They're not interesting. They it's hard to have a conversation with anybody anymore because everyone just goes political with the shit. And I'm like, dude, you have no interest, you have no hobbies, you have no this, and whatever. But we'll see in Vegas, man. I'm looking forward to Vegas a lot. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I would tell him to his face, I don't care for Lord of the Rings.
Dude, Gary is cool, man. Dude, I chirped out like, so like what he came out here to LA Comic-Con, and then he like the group of people that was with him, and I happened to be in that group, like he brought us, or like we all went to like a place to eat around there, and then he bought he paid for the whole meal for everybody. Like, he paid for everybody. And I ordered a beer, and I went up to him and I was like, hey man, I know you don't drink. So like, do you want me to just pay for my own beer? And he's like, nah, dude, don't worry about it. I got you. And I was like, you sure? And he was like, dude, don't even worry about it. And because I was trying to, like, you know, almost like tiptoe around this guy, because I'm like, dude, you're the guy paying the bill, you're doing all this cool shit, and you're actively known as somebody who does not drink. I don't want you to have alcohol on your bill if you're not paying, or like if you don't want to pay for it. I'll pay for my own beer. It's all good. And he was like, don't even fucking worry. Don't sweat it. And I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome. Like, you know, I don't know. I like that, like those kind of exchanges with people.
Hey,
he was super cool to me.
For some reason, y'all think that I'm afraid to tell this man Lord of the Rings sucks. He knows it sucks. Come on. Look at, just based on what you see on Amazon, it sucks. Hey, and I've been watching him since 2000, I think.
You're thinking about Rings of Power, not Lord of the Rings.
That's part of Lords of the Ring. So it's all whack. I'm not interested in it. It's not my thing, right? I'm more into Doctor Who. Doctor Who. I keep every time you think you get Doctor Who down, it moves. It's like a Rubik's Cube, man. But I'm not afraid to say that.
Jeff A says Sci-Fac seems military, too cool. No, I did do ROTC in high school for a bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care for it. But I grew up in a biker town, and it was ran by like the Devil's Henchmen and like the Hells Angels and the Mongols at different times in my life. Like all three of them came through at different times, and it's a different way to grow up around. And my mom was kind of a part of a lot of that, so it's a different kind of upbringing, I guess you could say. But at no point was it was like, I'm sure maybe one of those jackets is probably like more racist than the other, but I never experienced it.
How would you experience it?
No, well, because it's like I grew up around diversity, man. I had Black friends, Asian friends, every type of culture, Armenians, whatever.
I'll tell you something.
Like, everything. Like I grew up around everybody. That's why I get along with everybody at all times.
The minute you get in the lexicon, I just got all kinds of friends. It's great. But when you have to identify them like that, man, and it's just training. It's not. We all do that, right? But I'm saying, like, I'll be so glad when we get to the point in life where we just say, "Hey, man, that's just my friend, man. That's my boy." Like, you know,
dude. Like I said, that's why I rock with everybody, and it's all good. But I mean, I'm just telling you what my upbringing kind of was. It was like that's what it was clarified and as at the time of being brought up. You know, it was just like, you know, that shit would kind of be pointed out, but at the same time, nobody cared. It was just like, oh, is that your friend? And it's like, you know, you're bringing your black friend over, and it's just like, oh, who's that? And it's like,
it's hilarious.
That's Dallas, man. He's cool, man. That's all good.
Mm-hmm. All good, man. I think because I played football, man. One of the great things about sports.
Oh, right? Yeah, dude.
It galvanizes you. It galvanizes you with everybody, and you know that you play sports growing up too, man. It's just so you don't even think about that stuff. You think, man, that's my cool friend that does that. I think, but you know, the good thing, I think what I'm talking about is being naive to things, right? And what you're talking about is more of a substantive thing. Like, hey, listen, these are the facts, right? He is this, he is that, I am this, right? But I feel like,
yeah, I'm just referring to a time and period, man. That's not how I would ever address somebody nowadays.
No.
Like, hey, this is my black friend T right here. Check this out.
Really?
Like who the fuck would say that shit?
Here is the black guy thing. Look for me.
I feel that's how almost people want to do it. It's just like, hey guys, by the way, I have a friend coming over. He's black. It's like, what?
Your jewelry.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Here comes Debo. Look, what else we got, man? What else happened? Are y'all feeling the box office for next? What is coming out next weekend? Nothing, huh?
Let me check.
Nothing is. I don't think anything, and it's sad because it's what Final Four weekend. Even this week, the UFL started yesterday, Friday. Does anybody care about the UFL? I think that league is it's not going to make it to 10 games this year. It's going to fold because there's no TV rights. The way they have TV set up where you have to have a TV subscription to watch it, those games should be streamed free on YouTube with commercials. It's just...
Dude, so next week is going to be Minecraft, dude. I don't think it's going to do that well. Mainly, I think it's mainly because of the trailers. Like,
why would you have an old man? Why would you have two old men?
Why would you have fucking Jack Black as your main character for Minecraft? Like, he's not a winning commodity. Like, what are you talking about? And he's part of
Football League, United Football League, Urban Football League. Hilarious. That is hilarious. Jack Black, you're right. Look, I think Jack Black he's about 20 years removed from being relevant, right? Since School of Rock. Nobody's checking for him to be in movies, man. Nobody's checking for him like that. They got a movie that they put on Paramount Plus about him being the devil, dude. I'm like, why would who? Chat. Somebody tell me who
Dude,
sits.
I watched it. It's terrible. It's not good.
But who be in a room and say, you know what, man? Let me give y'all money for this. Let me give you money for this. You do this. I'm gonna give you money for that. You can do any streaming. You can do anything you want to do, but do that. Why?
Dude, there's a ton of movies that I've watched, and I do watch even since I've been doing YouTube, that I literally won't even go out of my way to make a fucking video for to talk about, because I'm like, it's literally, for me to talk about this, it's more of a waste of my time than to not talk about it. Like I can't justify even wasting like computer fucking usage on it. I'm like, fuck this. It's so bad. They're so goddamn bad. Like if there's a new movie out and you don't see me probably talking about it, there's probably a reason for that. It's because I do not want to talk about it. It's that goddamn bad. And more than likely, I have seen it.
That goddamn bad. You hear that? That goddamn bad. It's not good, man. Not good. So nothing's coming out next week. It basically is Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Well, but the accountant comes on in April, man. I can't wait to see the accountant, man. Can't wait to see that.
I saw a new trailer for that one. It looks fine, but the new trailer that I saw about it, like I can already tell how it's gonna go. Like, but I'll say this, it'll probably be entertaining. I don't think it's gonna be good, but it'll be entertaining.
Valerie's got a question for you.
What's so bad about the unicorn movie? Okay, so for one, there's many things actually. And let's just throw like the bad CGI out the window, because it's a low budget movie. Bad CGI is going to be that's of course going to go hand in hand with a low budget movie. That's fine. That actually doesn't bother me. I don't mind when like a B grade movie has that kind of animation. It's the acting is very subpar. The storyline is very, very like formulaic, where like, of course, the person who hits the thing or who hits the unicorn, if you've seen the trailer, they hit the unicorn, and of course he works for a pharmaceutical company that wants to sell unicorn blood that cures everything. It's just formulaic bullshit. And the thing that I kind of wanted out of it, like that was all kind of obvious. The thing that I wanted out of it was like, if you're going to go for these unicorns killing people, like, actually go for it. Like when they stab people or whatever with their horns, like rip them to shreds. Go for it. Just like go that extra gore moment. The other thing is, when all this is happening, all the characters are acting like they're on Prozac or like on a painkiller. They're just like, oh yeah, that happened. Oh man, that's crazy, right? Like they're not acting like this insanity is happening around them. They're trying to still save, like they're going out of their way to save this product the whole time. And the other problem is none of it's funny. It's not funny. Like it's there could be really funny things to do with a ridiculous premise like that, and none of it lands. There's like, even in the crowd that I saw it with, there was like maybe 2 chuckles at best. Like chuckles, not like you didn't hear people like dying of laughter. Like I heard more laughter in the movie Thanksgiving, and like people were having a great time with that. It's just it's a very mediocre, beyond like below par movie. And I mean, if you go with a bar set very, very low, you might actually have a good time with it, I guess. But like I said, I didn't mind the movie. Even in my review, I didn't mind the movie. It was fine. Like if I happened to accidentally have caught it on TV at one time, I'd have been like, okay. But nothing about it. there's nothing that's going to stick with me. There's nothing that I'm going to remember about it in probably about a week. You know, like it's just I saw it and that happened and now it's gone. That's it.
Mia Khalifa is definitely a 9 for sure. For sure a 9. Maybe a 19. Just does it to me for some reason. Man, she got a sneaky body. Woo! I love a girl with a sneaky body. It sneaks up on you. Whoa! You know, she's like, whoa, whoa. She is definitely getting a speeding ticket for her body. Definitely. Definitely. She is a hard 9. Pause. Hard 9. So, did you say, are you saying that Mia Khalifa's trash?
I agree, but yeah.
Mia Khalifa is trash?
Yep.
Y'all don't like that exotic look, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man.
This is like, that's actually a perfect example of why people don't agree with a lot of the shit that you say,
Wait a
man.
minute. Mia Khalifa smashes City Sweeney. And you see her on tape. She's got proof that she gets down like that. Got evidence.
It's like the most basic of basic looking bitches, but okay. Good job with that.
Wow. Are we talking about the same one? I'm not talking about Wiz Khalifa. I'm talking about Mia Khalifa. What are y'all talking about? Damn.
Yes, Valerie Mosley. Yes, a porn star. Of course, T knows who the porn star is. Why wouldn't he? The guy who clearly just bangs 9s and 10s all the time. Yeah. He definitely does know all about these porn stars. Yes.
Sorry, I like art. I like art. What's wrong? What's wrong with that? Sorry. But I agree with Kevin Gates said, why would you beat off to another man's success? Shouldn't do it. But if I'm looking at art, I'm saying, whoa.
Do you actually know that porn's actually protected under the First Amendment?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? How am I insane, Valerie?
This is how they do it too. It's because instead of just being like, hey, we're filming somebody getting obviously, screwed on camera or whatever, they title the movie, and now once it's become a title, it becomes an art picture. And that's how they do it. And freedom of speech is covered under art.
I would agree.
ScreenYard donation. I didn't do a ScreenYard donation. I set up I believe it's Cash App. Somebody told me to do Cash App. It's just Cash App / @Syfax. Just my name. Cash App / I literally just set it up before I jumped on here. I don't know how it works. I mean, if anybody wants to send me money, thank you. That's fucking awesome. And if I need to, if there's a way to type a message into it to say what you would prefer me to use it for, I will absolutely use it for that. I'm not going to just go and use it for my own personal means or whatever. But I mean, if there's like an extra $1 on there, of course I'm going to get some.
Did everybody eat? Did everybody eat tonight? I want to make sure. Did you guys eat? Don't be chilling here, man. If y'all ain't ate, man, are y'all streaming, cooking, or do something? Or did y'all eat? Y'all better eat something. It's getting late. I told you I'm gonna be on the toilet. I'm gonna be a porcelain prince. Woo!
It's gonna be praying to that porcelain god here in a minute.
Man, it's gonna be. We're talking about Lucky Charms, yellow hearts, green moons. Like it's woo. It's gonna be frosted Lucky Charms in there. I see y'all ducking out. Y'all ducking out, man. Y'all about to leave. I'm about to leave, man. Jeez.
So I can't post the link because I'm not the main person on the stream. Like you can do that when you're the main person, but I believe it's just cashapp.com/@Syfax. And then, I mean, if you want to send me money, that's great. And if I get up to the amount that I need to buy a StreamYard account, I will absolutely do that. And then I'll do a stream. But that's great, man.
Yeah.
When people want to jump on, I'll do what I normally do. Like I'll send out links. Anybody that wants to jump on. And actually, if I get the regular account, I can have up to 10 people. I'm saying that'll be probably pretty chaotic. I'd prefer to keep it around like 6 people or so. Once you get like above 5 to 6 people, like streams get pretty goddamn chaotic, and like nobody gets a word in otherwise. And there's always somebody with a mic that's a little bit louder than somebody else's. I'd prefer to keep it a little bit lower, but hey, man, if people are gonna pay for it, I'll just let it ride. You know what I mean? Like it's all good.
Well, you know what y'all can go have? Y'all can go to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is about to close pretty soon. You can go get some chicken titties. That's what y'all want? Some chicken titties and ranch. You know, that's what chicken breast is. Chicken titties.
Dude, somebody sent me $5.
Hey, there we go.
I've officially made $1 on you. Thank you. I'm not going to say your name because it says your name on here, but thank you very much. Like, oh my God.
I don't do dessert, y'all. I don't do dessert. I don't like sweets. I don't like candy.
Okay, you sent me $5. Thank you. I'm not going to say your actual name that comes up on here, but thank you, Cucksack. Okay. Well, yeah, you're an attorney and your legal name is actually out there. So Sean sent me $5. So I appreciate that a lot, man. I appreciate that. Well, that's his.
Appreciate that, brother.
Well, he's like, I believe he's actually been through like a legal dispute. Like if you look him up, you can actually find probably all his legal information. Like that's how that shit works. Like once you go through that, it's all, and I believe he's actually an attorney and stuff, or whatever. Am I right or am I wrong about that? You're just something like that. And yeah, but hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I was trying to get the DA on here, man, but Derek, act like he's too busy, man.
Yeah, once you're a public person, sure, it's like. Don't get me wrong, like I'm not that hard to find if people really, and I've posted my band stuff, and if you looked up my band, you would be able to find my name real fucking quick. It's not that hard, but I'm not gonna sit there and like make it easy for somebody. I'm just not gonna do that. Then again, I don't really have anything that anybody can come and attack me for. Like I don't really care. It's all good. But like I said, I'm not going to sit there and make it easy for them either.
So you learned how to make salmon patties. I'm gonna make some hibachi for y'all next time. It's Saturday night. Typically, I would be having a chick over here. We playing Connect 4, putting the puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? Doing something nice. You know what I'm saying? Not nice and nasty. But I got nobody right now. I kind of clean the roster off, man. You know,
what if next week you have me and DA over? What if we get it over and done with, man? Let's just knock
that's
one.
That's a possibility, man. If I don't got plans, man, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, of course. If you got something rolling through, of course, handle that first. Yeah, but keep that on the docket, you know, like as a possibility.
Yeah, we'll have to do like a Friday night or something, man, or something, dude.
Yeah, do it on Friday, Saturday night, and like we all just roll over there. And like, if you want to cook for us, even better, man. That's definitely great. But we could all sit there. We could all sit in your kitchen, just shoot the shit, and just fucking handle some. You want some of us to cut some onions? You want some of us to cut some tomatoes? Do some whatever. Dude, come on, man. We can all shoot the shit, just fucking hang out. Do you not know how like guys hang out? Like when I hang out with the guy friends, it's like whatever's going on, everybody contributes. It's all good, dude.
We'll go get some pizza and some wings, man, in some manner.
If you want to do that, even easier and better. It's all good.
I do like Star Trek. I love Star Trek. Love. I mean, I love the original series. I love Star Trek, man. I mean, gosh, dude. I love it, dude. It's one of my favorites, dude. And, you know, it's a shame what they've done to it, man. Shame. I like Spock.
T and Sci-Fax. What was Nolan's last great film in your guys' opinion? For me, it would be the last great one would probably be Interstellar. Like, there's something about Interstellar, like it gets me in the feels. That whole idea of like, you know, One person goes through time at a different time, and then they come back, and their daughter's dying before they do. That's fucking heartbreaking. That I don't even have kids. I can't imagine what it would be like for somebody who does have kids to experience something like that. That's insane.
Oppenheimer was good. Oppenheimer was real good. Real good.
Not Oppenheimer? No, not Oppenheimer. It's a good movie. I'm not gonna lie, like 3-hour movies, like dude, you gotta drop me in for 3 hours, and it's a long. Sci-Fi's just keeping the downer train rolling. Dude, I'm not trying to. I mean, I like what I like, guys. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and fucking sugarcoat it for you. Whatever. Maybe I'm more of a sweetheart than you know. It's all good.
There you go. There you go. Look, I think one of his best movies was I do like The Dark Knight. There's so many. I think Oppenheimer, man, I was very impressed with Oppenheimer. I didn't go see it in the theaters. I saw it on Amazon, and I was like, man, this is impressive, dude.
Well, they said what's his best last movie, like one of the newer ones. If I was gonna say one of his best movies, I would say Prestige. Prestige is his best movie, hands down, best movie.
Definitely a rewatch. Something you may not get within the first two watches. You have to watch that movie over and over.
Yeah, and once you see what's happening, like you can actually see all the other stuff that's going on because they show it to you. It's like it's a magician's trick or whatever, but you can see it. You can see what's happening. It makes it kind of crazier. It's definitely a good repeat viewing. The Prestige, 100% best. That's it. In my opinion, that's his best movie.
Yeah. Did he do Memento? What did he do?
Yeah, he did Memento. Memento is his first movie that really started him out. Memento is good. And what's crazy about Memento is like the hotel that it's filmed at is actually from my hometown. So when I saw that originally, I was like, holy shit. Like I used to ride my bike around there literally daily. And I had no idea that was in there. And somebody was like, hey man, you got to check this movie out. And I saw it and I was like, I know that fucking hotel. What the fuck? And then when they do all the surrounding scenes, and I'm like, that's nothing like the rest of the town. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Wow.
That town doesn't look like that. But that hotel's also very sleazy and shitty. But yeah.
Is it? Oh man, I remember going to motels, man, with my kid. My kids are probably conceived in a motel. Jeez, man. Whew. Nasty work in there. Man. Back when I could go all night. Woo, man. Without a Red Bull and a honey pack. Man, those were the days. Those were the days when Uncle had energy. Now I'm old, man. An old dog. You can't teach me no new tricks. Conserve it, young man. Conserve it. I'm telling you right now, conserve it. It does run out. It runs out eventually. Woo! Got no energy. Women need energy.
T levels aren't teeing. You know.
Nope. I'm old. That's what happens when you get older. That's what happens, young man. You don't take care of your body. Body won't take care of you. You know, sad but true. You know, don't feel bad for Uncle T. I'm good. I still run through them. You know, not my proudest moment. Would I like a boo thing? I would love a boo thing. I would love a boo baby to chill with me. But they're hard-headed. They don't listen. They don't listen at all, man. That's my problem.
Hey man, can you copy paste the thing from the private chat? Take that link that I put and put it in the comments, man. I want to see. I'm throwing the grift out there for everybody. Bring on the grift. Let's make some gas money for Vegas, man. Let's do it. Also, what I will say is throwing this Cash App thing out there. If it gets up to, I believe it's $44 a month for StreamYards. Let me clarify the price.
I don't see it in the private chat, man.
You don't?
I don't like cougars no more, man. No more cougars. I used to deal with cougars, man. Don't right now. Like I don't.
Oh, wait. There it is.
Do you think? No. There's a few I missed out on, man.
So for a monthly price, it's $45, and then if you do a yearly price, it's $36. So I will throw this out there for the chat. I mean, obviously, great and gratefully, Sean donated $5 towards the fund. If I get $40 more, I will purchase the 1 month thing. I will upgrade my thing for at least the month.
Upgrade.
I will do another stream.
Upgrade my thing.
I'll upgrade StreamYards, man. Jesus. Why is everything a pause with you, man? How do you get through normal conversations? Like, you're a businessman, dude. Come on. You just turn it on and off.
Yes.
Pause.
Yes. Like not cursing in front of your parents. You just know not to, right? I'm in business. Hey, how are you? How are you? They have no idea. No idea. Some of them know.
Damn, Craig C wants nudes for his $40. Dude, I'm hairy as fuck. You don't want to see this. There's no good.
Who said that? Greg, that's a pause. That's a pause, buddy. This is not Playgirl.
Man, look. Here's a little peek. Look at that. Look at this, and just imagine that all the way down.
What am I looking for, Quentin? I don't see a question, buddy. I was transitioning. I got a question for you, T. What is your knowledge of American serial killers? I don't think about serial killers, man. And for me, I don't really like horror movies, and I don't like killer stuff. That's why I don't like that Daredevil shit. I'm like, what is that about? Why does that need to be on TV? Like, I don't understand that, dude. Like that part I feel like it doesn't. It's different if it's in a DC world or a Marvel world, but I just don't. I'm not with that. It doesn't make sense that
when they're real life ones, it makes it. It's like, wait, that's way too close to home. And why are you glorifying these people? Like, I understand what you typically say when you're like, or like you normally say when you're talking about, say, like the Joker and stuff. Like, when you start glorifying these type of things, they don't want to put that out into society and make them want to become like that, because people are like, oh yeah, we all like this. Well, it's like, well, if I become like that, I'll be like this. That's roughly what you're saying. I mean, I know there's some nuance there, but when you're glorifying actual serial killers, it's ridiculous, man. It's a bad path to go down. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. I'm not with that kind of stuff, man. I never was really with it, dude. Just like I'm not with the Lord of the Rings. It's like one of those things. It's like, it's not my thing, dude. It's not, because I don't see that as, the serial killers don't feel like fantasy. It feels like horror porn, and I don't want to watch horror porn. You know what I mean? Like, that's like totally. It's different from Freddy Krueger coming down the street, 1, 2 coming for you. It's different, man. You know, or Jason or Michael Myers. I could compartmentalize that in a totally different way than watching like a serial killer thing.
Because it's almost like I don't want to say fantasy horror, but it's like it's supernatural horror. It's like supernatural horror, and it's like, if you don't believe in the supernatural, whatever, then none of this stuff kind of matters. It just is there for the jump scares and the visceral fucking imagery that you're gonna get through it, which is fine.
Look at Bootzilla calling me out on something, man. Dang, I like 7. I didn't watch Zodiac, but I like 7, man. But I saw 7 7 came out when I was like a senior in high school, man. Like, you know what I mean? I remember getting head to fucking 7. You know what I mean? Like, just
wait, hold on. You say that again? You got head to 7?
Yeah.
Was it decapitated? Hey, T, what's in the box? T, what's in the box? Come on, man.
Rest her soul, man. That's my kid's mom. Let's see.
Dude, rest all your kids' souls down her throat. That probably ended up back in your pocket after that. But Jesus Christ. Like, it was what would they go through, a loop-de-loop and just ended up in your lap? You disgusting motherfucker! No, dude, you didn't walk your way into that, dude. You climbed the ladder and paid a ticket for it. Get out of here!
Nah, we had a good time.
We had a good time.
She's dead, man. What do you want me to say? I can never see her again. Never. And you laughing.
Oh man. Okay, so chat, what do you think he was more mad at? That when he opened the box that there was a deadhead's wife, or that a black dick was coming out of it? Like because T apparently was there fucking it. Like, come on. What are you doing here, dude? Oh my god. No response. No.
Oh, hey man, I'm gonna check y'all out later, man.
How's he gonna kick me out?